We are going to talk about your Artful Learning Station, where you're writing about your dream house. Here it is. And I want you to get it ready for printing. So you wrote 4 slides. Looks like I have 2 people who turned it in, which is great. So when you are finished, I want you to delete my slides, and then I want you to get it ready for background. Pick your background for it, and I'm going to print it. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to open up Jace's. Okay, so once you have yours open, step 1, and don't worry, Jace, I'll undo all of this, but step 1, delete all of Mrs. Clark's slides. Wow, Jace, you wrote a lot. Good job. And nice. LED PC, that's awesome. Okay, and he did his check marks. Really great job. Okay, so you want to get it down to just what you wrote. You deleted my slides. Great. And now I want you to change the background. When you change the background, it's going to take away the checklist, which is fine if you've filled it out. So we can see that Jace did all his steps. This is awesome. When he changes the background here, it's not going to mess with what he wrote, but it is just going to take away all the stuff I put up there, and then he'll want to delete the check marks. So, for example, he could put a background that matches his house for all 4 of these, or he could just put a color, if he wanted to just put that, he could. There you go. Then you'd want to get rid of the check marks, and you want to resize this and just make it the way you want it, because I'm going to print out the slide. So maybe we make this bigger, and then you could make the background of this text box is like a light gray kind of, so you could make it blue, you could change the font, all that stuff. And when I print these, I'm going to print 2 to a page, so it'll be about 4 by 6 inches. So then you can cut out your writing and put it onto your poster if there's room. So let's say he wanted to put like something cool in the background. He could do that as well, okay? But you want to change the background so it gets rid of all the stuff I put on there once you're done, and then get it the way that you want it. And then, oh, that's a video. I don't want that. Let's try that one. And then turn it in. And once it's turned in, I'll print it for you. And we do want to resize the text like I did, because when I print it, it's going to be pretty small. So if you can make this a little bigger once you have the space for it, didn't have the space before, then it'll just look really nice when you print it. And my computer is being super slow. So that's just an example. You could also change the text box color itself. So the text box is like a kind of transparent white right now, but you could make it white, which to make it pop. I kind of thought the transparent was kind of cool because it's keeping, you can see some of the background, but you change it, get it the way you want, and then turn it in so I know to print it. Let me show you what it looks like when I print here. I'm going to print it 2 to a page. So the text will be, or the thing that I'm printing will be about, so if this was a piece of paper right here, this is a full piece of paper, and it's going to be about this big and about this big. So it'll be a little less than half a sheet of paper for each one. So then you can cut them out and you can put them on your poster if there's room. And if there isn't room, then you can put them next to it or somewhere else. But I'll be printing it out like this. All right, so this is what you do when you are all finished. And then if you turn it in, I'm going to print it. All right, so that is the way that you signal that you are all finished.